Alrighty, Sci-Fi Dude 1 with you back here at Six Flags over Texas. I'm joined today, as I always am, by my friends Mad Mike, there he is, and my other friend Jedi Jeff Willoughby. Say hi, Jedi Jeff Willoughby. He's got his Batman mask on. We're headed into the park now. I'm going to try and trade my plastic member cup in on a insulated metal cup today. We're going to try that right after we get our flash passes, because last time I was here they ran out of them pretty fast, so I want to head over there first off, and if I get one, well, good. Because I've been dying to get my hands on one of those things. They're insulated. And there it is, boys and girls. That is a insulated Six Flags refillable cup. It replaces your old plastic cup if you have one. You can also buy it without trading in your old cup for $49.99. But if you trade in your old cup, it's $19.99. I've got mine, and it is insulated. I haven't opened this yet, but as you can see, stays hot 4 hours, stays cold 12 hours, vacuum insulated. It's what everybody's trying to get right now. It's very stylish. The red ones are for members. The orange ones are for just regular guests. But yes, these are well worth it. If you can get yourself one, go ahead and do it. They are well worth it. And there is mine right there. Alrighty. We got our insulated cups. Me and Mike have our insulated cups. Hold yours up, Mike. Hold it right next to mine, brother. As you can see, ours says Six Flags membership on it. You can see right there. It says Six Flags membership. And Coca-Cola, and it's red. The ones for the regular guests don't say that. It just says Six Flags, and they're orange instead of red. So these are the member cups. You can trade your existing, if you're a member and you have a member plastic cup, you can trade your existing 2020 plastic membership cup in and get this for $19.99. If you don't trade, yeah, it's stainless steel. If you don't trade your membership cup in on this, it's going to be $49.99. So just keep that in mind. You can get one of these without trading in your existing cup, but it's going to be more expensive. It'll be $49.99 plus tax if you don't trade it in, and $15.99 or $19.99 plus tax if you trade it in. These are stainless steel. They will keep something cold for 12 hours or something hot for 4 hours. You can use them at home as well as here at Six Flags. I'm going to try mine out today just for fun. It's a beautiful cup. So if you get a chance to get yourself one, go ahead and do it. You don't need a straw with these either. They have a closable lid.
Just slip it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. There it is right there. Demonstrate that for them, Mike.
And it just slides open and slides back closed.
That's how it works. And so, yeah, if you get a chance to get one and you're a member, jump at it. They're well worth it. They're excellent cups, insulated, beautiful.
These are better than the cheap plastic ones, by the way.
Yeah, and they are beautiful cups. Real beautiful. So if you get the chance, jump at it. Yeah, Mike wants to say something real quick.
Cheap plug. I am getting my video camera from Amazon today. It's a 4K video camera, and so starting next week I'll be able to do better vlogs than I have in the past. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll be able to upload my videos in 4K.
Yeah, 4K resolution. Also, tell them about our trip down to San Antonio next month.
September the 12th, we are going to SeaWorld San Antonio for Texas Thrill Seekers meetup. We're going to finally ride Texas Stingray.
Yeah.
And then that Friday, we are actually going to go to Fiesta Texas because we can get in for free with our membership.
Yeah.
And
we'll be vlogging from both parks.
Yeah, we will be.
Yeah.
I'll have a great camera.
4K camera, yeah.
4K camera, so you'll be able to see everything in beautiful 4K. I'm going to video the Joker Funhouse. That is amazing if you've never been in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have a chance to actually on Saturday when we go to SeaWorld, there might be a possibility that we get to hang out with the killer whales, which will be really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do an animal tour, and they're working on getting the killer whales for us. So that means we'll get up close and personal with killer whales.
That'll be so awesome.
And that will be amazing. We're going to be there with the Texas Thrill Seekers. There's going to be several hundred of us there probably. Trevor Itel and all of us are going to be headed down that way. Head of the Texas Thrill Seekers. We're going to be meeting up with the park president down there, with Ray Gonzalez, who is the supervisor of Texas Stingray. We're going to ride that for the first time.
Speaking of Ray.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ray, the last time we were there, he went way beyond the call of duty. When I was having trouble walking,
yeah,
he got me a wheelchair to roll me out of the haunted house.
Yeah, Ray's an awesome guy, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
This time I'll be able to walk. My feet are doing better, so I'll be able to walk a lot better this time around and actually enjoy it without being in pain. And we're only doing one park per day.
Yeah, exactly. If you're subscribing to me or Mike's YouTube channel, you can look forward to our full vlogs from SeaWorld San Antonio and Fiesta Texas. And Jeff just got his member cup And Jeff is going to be with us at SeaWorld San Antonio also. Him, and Mike are all going to be down there visiting Fiesta, Texas, and SeaWorld with the other Texas thrill seekers. We're going to have a huge meetup. We're going to get to do a lot of cool stuff down there, including hang out with the Texas thrill seekers, ride the new Texas Stingray, meet up with the killer whales, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So be looking forward to our vlogs. Me and Mike especially, our YouTube channels, we're going to vlog the entire thing, so be looking forward to that. And we'll see you soon. Alrighty, we're headed to El Aserradero. We're going to take a cool ride on this before we get on the Roaring Rapids, because El Aserradero comes in handy for cooling people off on a hot summer day, and that's what we're going to do. My buddies and I, we're headed down to the ramp to El Aserradero. We're going to be getting on pretty quick and getting our flash passes checked now that they've got this open. There it is. It's a classic log flume ride. It's the oldest one in the country right now. And we're getting on that. Alrighty, getting off El Aserradero, the classic log flume ride here at Six Flags Over Texas. This is actually Flume 2, which opened in around 1970. It's the oldest existing log flume in the country right now. It's a classic ride. There comes one of them there. And Flume 1, which is, you can see it right, you can see Flume 1 right there. It's not operating, and I think they're going to remove it. They haven't really, the pandemic pretty much delayed everything they're planning on doing here at the park, so we'll have to wait until the next couple of years to see what they're going to do with the log flume. But word is the log flume, possibly Flume 1, is going to be removed.
We got to queue up Roaring Rapids.
Yeah, let's queue it up, brothers. We're going to queue up Roaring Rapids. That's our next.
Danny.
That's our next target.
If we get soaked on rapids, I'm not sitting in the lounge because I'm not freezing my tail off.
Well, that's you. I'm going to get some of those chicken wings and sit in the lounge. You can sit elsewhere. I don't think it's going to be that bad though, Mike.
Well, yeah. I got rapids reserved.
I'm going to save the taco place.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to reserve Roaring Rapids. You can see I got Roaring Rapids queued up there on my flash pass. Now I'm going to reserve it. Going to swipe to reserve. Swipe. And now Roaring Rapids is reserved. I swiped to reserve and it is reserved. There it is. 3 minutes to go on Roaring Rapids. By the time we get there, we'll be getting on. That's the beauty of a platinum flash pass. Mike says he thinks he's going to freeze if he gets soaked on Roaring Rapids. Well, at least it's a hot summer day, so getting soaked ain't a bad idea right now. And we're headed towards Roaring Rapids. Yeah, he doesn't want to freeze his private parts off. You know, and so yeah. He's a little brittle. At his age, he's a little brittle. He's afraid that if he gets too cold, stuff will start to break on him. And we're going to head that way now, get on the Roaring Rapids. And we are now at what is called Trader Post. That's a nice store here in the old Texas section here. Well, the Wild West section, if you want to call it that. They got a lot of cool merchandise in there. And we're headed towards Roaring Rapids. Alrighty, we're here in the lounge, the Diamond and Diamond Elite Members Lounge. Me and Mike were fixing to eat our food. I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for lunch here.
Did Jeff go to the taco place?
Yeah, he went to the taco place. Jeff's on his way here. Did you get my message I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's got his Joker hat on there. We're all having a good time here. Don't forget, next month we're headed down to San Antonio to join up with the Texas Thrill Seekers at SeaWorld San Antonio, where we're going to meet up with killer whales and ride the new Texas Stingray. Yeah. And that's what I'm getting. I got the bone-in chicken wings with sweet potato fries. No, I didn't put any sauce on them. I like mine without the sauce. But yeah, you can get a big heaping stack of those at Ma Hunkle's on your dining pass, which means if you have the dining pass, you don't pay anything for these. Mike got what looks like a cheese hot dog there. What is that, chili cheese dog?
Yeah.
With some of those fried
kettle chips.
What they call kettle chips. They're kind of fried potato slices, kind of like a potato chip. And we're waiting on our friend Jeff to get here. He hasn't got here yet, but we hope he'll join us soon. And we're going to dig into our grub. Then we're going to go try and ride the Roaring Rapids, which is supposed to be opening later today. And Mike likes mustard. I don't eat too much mustard on my stuff, except on my hamburger. Headed to the Roaring Rapids by way of the Aquaman splash down there, or Power Wave. It's actually, they call it the Aquaman Power Wave. It won't be opening until next season, but at least we got something to look forward to, huh? These pandemic-infested times. With these pandemic-infested times, I guess we're lucky anything is open at all right now. It was that ride was scheduled to open this year, back in May actually, but because of the pandemic, the construction halted and is not going to resume, I guess, until next year. But the good news is they've got a lot of it already built, so shouldn't take them long to get it ready. They might even have it ready by January, who knows, or February perhaps.
Yeah, but it'll be too cold to open it up now.
Well, yeah, it'd be too cold then, but going into spring, it should be ready to roll. That's the good news. We're headed to get on, head down here to get on Roaring Rapids right now, which we got queued up. It wasn't open when we went by there a while ago, so we went in and got our lunch first and then decided to get on the ride. We're having a good day here at Six Flags Over Texas. We hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Alrighty, we're getting on the Roaring Rapids here at Six Flags Over Texas. As you can see, it's right there. They got it open. They didn't have this open earlier in the year right after the pandemic. They do now have it back open after having it closed for a couple of months. Now it's back open, and it's good to see it back open. It's one of the cooler rides they have out here because you get a little bit wet, or sometimes you can get a lot wet on this thing. And it is good for cooling off on hot summer days, and that's what we're getting on right now, the Roaring Rapids. And my friends Jeff and Mike, Jedi Jeff and Mad Mike are right here, and we're getting on the ride, the Roaring Rapids. And we're getting on. Hey, be getting off in a minute. We're getting on. We'll be getting off in a minute. Oh, sorry. And we just got checked in, and we're getting on the ride. Well, we're having to head towards Shockwave right now, where we have that queued up next in line, because apparently they're having technical problems with Roaring Rapids right now, and they're going to be closed until they can get that fixed. So we're going to go ride Shockwave, and hopefully by the time we're off that, they'll have this back open so we can get back on it. We do have our flash passes, so we don't have to wait in line. So now we're on our way to Shockwave, which is down that road right there. Yeah. No, this is technically the Boomtown section.
They just closed it down.
They just closed it. And we're heading in this area here. We got some games here, like a basketball game there. Usual stuff like this. There's the old stunt show theater there. They are now using that for storage. They were using it for haunted houses, but we don't know if they're going to have that this season because of the pandemic. We have to wait and see how they handle the Fright Fest festivities this year. But in the meantime, we're going to head down to here to Shockwave. And hopefully by the time we're off Shockwave, they'll have Roaring Rapids back open for business. Now, Shockwave is a Schwarzkopf classic, built back in 1979. It was originally painted all white. Now it's green track with blue supports. It's been painted a number of different colors over the years. And it was designed by Anton Schwarzkopf, one of the great roller coaster designers who passed away years ago. And his legacy is great roller coaster and theme park ride designs. He's responsible for the Revolution at Six Flags Magic Mountain and Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia, among others. And this is our Schwarzkopf classic here at Six Flags Over Texas. And this is called the Shockwave. Double looping roller coaster. It sits right next to I-30 here, where it's very attractive. As you drive down I-30, you can see it right off to the side of the road. It's very attractive. The two loops, the two loops right there, the double looping segment of that. And yeah, it has a little piece of history here at Six Flags Over Texas, and it is still, even after all these years, an incredibly fun ride. That's what we're getting on right now. And there's no, we have flash passes, but we don't really need them because there's no real line for this ride right now. We're out here on a day that's not too terribly crowded. Now we're going to be getting on Shockwave, and next to the Shockwave, as you can see here, is the Six Flags Speedway go-karts. Now some of the Six Flags parks are taking out their go-karts rides. We don't know if they're going to take out the go-karts here at Six Flags Over Texas, but we do know that some of the Six Flags parks are removing their go-karts because they're not really that popular anymore. They take up land and they're not really used all that much. some of them don't hardly get any business. So you have to, it's an upcharge attraction, the go-karts. You have to pay to ride these. And so I'm thinking that they may eventually remove these from our park as well here. Behind that is Superman Tower of Power, which is a very tall S&S thrill shot ride. And as we make our way up the ramp here, this is quite a climb here to get to the top of the loading station here at Shockwave at Six Flags Over Texas. The classic Schwarzkopf double looping roller coaster, built back in 1979, the last year of the Big Bend operation, by the way. And there it is out there. And we're going to get on pretty quick here because there's nobody here right now. We're first in line. Well, we're not first in line, but there's nobody here, so we can get right on. Alrighty.
Who's riding with who?
Well, we just got off Shockwave where we had a great ride. We're headed back to the Roaring Rapids right here, as you can see, the Flash Pass entrance. We're going to try and get on this again. Hopefully they've got that sorted out. And hopefully, we'll get on it this time. Mad Mike and Jedi Jeff up ahead of me. We're going to be headed down to San Antonio next month. In the meantime, we're getting on Roaring Rapids to try and cool off a bit. Alrighty, we just came off Roaring Rapids and we had a good soaking ride on Roaring Rapids. Now we're headed down. Now we're headed down the exit ramp. And as you can see, Mike is good and soaked. Are you soaked, Mike?
Soaked, but it felt so much better.
Yeah, he's good and soaked to the bone.
I just happened to be sitting in the right spot.
On a hot day like today, we got a little bit wet, didn't we, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
On a hot day like today, though, that feels really good. I think we're going to head and get us a snack right now. Are we going to go get a snack right now, Mike, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we'll have to get down here and get me and Jeff will have to get our phones out.
Alrighty. And I'm thinking about getting an ice cream sundae like I did last time. What do you want to get? Anything in mind for a snack, Jeff?
The ice cream shop?
Hot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to get the ice cream sundae. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to head towards the ice cream shop now, I think, get a snack. Does that sound good to you, Mike?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do now, and I'm going to order up the sundae, and that's how it's going to be.
I need to get my stuff out of my bag.
Yes, you do. Tell you what, it's good to have these insulated cups. I tell you, these insulated cups, I don't mind telling you, they come in handy. You don't need ice with an insulated cup because they keep everything cold for you. Yeah. And we're going to head towards the ice cream parlor. Yeah, we're sitting down to eat our snacks, which is going to be, for me, it's going to be a chocolate sundae with Oreo cookies. Jeff is going to get his with nuts, looks like. And Mike is sitting down. He's getting some pink thing ice cream there for his snack. Keep in mind that these insulated cups that you get with your membership, or you can trade your existing plastic cup in on these insulated cups here, these stainless steel insulated cups. Keep in mind that they will fit in your cup holder. Like if you have one of these Six Flags cup holders, these will fit, but you should take off your little plastic carrying handle, that little carrying handle. You should take that off and then just put it in there without that. It will fit perfectly. And with these, you don't need to put ice in your cup because these are insulated and your drink will stay cold without ice in there. And that's what we're doing right now. And Jeff is about to eat his. I hope he doesn't spill it all over his pants. It'd be kind of funny if he tore that thing off and it went all over his pants right in his crotch area. Boy, he'd have a cold crotch. That would not feel good at all. That's like spilling hot coffee on your crotch. That's not funny. Yeah, Jeff. Well, it looks like Jeff is succeeding. I just hope he doesn't make a mess out of it. There he goes. He got it. And don't forget, next month we're at San Antonio SeaWorld Texas Thrill Seekers meetup.
He would have had more nuts.
Yeah, he would have had more nuts. That's right. Yeah, he would have had more nuts than he normally has down there. But the fact is, that's ice cream, so that would not have been very funny for poor Jeff if that had happened. Yeah, and don't forget, next month it's San Antonio for SeaWorld and Fiesta, Texas with our Texas Thrill Seeker buddies. We're going to be riding Texas Stingray. We're going to be hopefully getting up close and personal with some killer whales and my friend Mad Mike. I know he's looking forward to that. And he's walking better now than he did last time we were out there. If you remember my vlog from last year at SeaWorld, you remember Mike had trouble walking. Well, now he's walking pretty good, and I know he's looking forward to it. Isn't that right, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
And lunch will be at the same place.
Yeah, it's going to be in the same remote location out there in the middle of nowhere. They got a picnic pavilion that's out there away from the main park, and it's back behind the Journey to Atlantis water coaster ride is way back behind that, and if you don't know where it is, you can get lost pretty easy. It's a long walk to get there. Yeah.
And they also included killer whale ice cream with our lunch last time.
Well, hopefully they'll include that this time. I'm gonna try and get there early this time and get plenty of food this time around. Last time I got there kind of late, and so we all got there kind of late, and we got there after everybody else had already been eating.
But that's because it had changed.
Exactly. They had changed the location, and they moved it over to that little remote area out there behind the park, and that's a long walk. If you're coming off, say, Steel Eel or coming from that area of the park, it is a long walk to get down to that area. And Mike had trouble walking last year because he had bone spurs in his feet, or one of his feet. But he is now doing a whole lot better. I'm proud to say that he's doing a whole lot better. He's walking great, and I know he's looking forward to going back this time and having a real good time at Six Flags or at the SeaWorld San Antonio, and also at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, where we're looking forward to that as well. And and the best part of all, Mike has got him a new 4K camera. He's been
just came in today.
He's been boasting of that, and he's going to take it with him, and he's going to do some great vlogging down there. So you got a lot to look forward to on his channel, a lot to look forward to on my channel, and Jeff is going to be joining us. He's not going to be vlogging much, but he'll be there. Bless his heart.
And we'll be taking a rental car.
Yeah, we'll be taking
We'll
be taking a rental car this time instead of piling into Jeff's truck and sitting in there like sardines like we did last time. Although, to be fair, Jeff, I actually enjoyed that, man. I know we were packed in like sardines, but you know what? It was a fun trip. I liked it.
We took an off-road though.
Yeah, Jeff got off on one of those toll roads and it took us around behind I-35, which you don't necessarily need to do that because I-35 takes you straight into San Antonio. But we did that, and we came to a remote area where they have a little bitty convenience store out there in the middle of nowhere, and it looked like a scene out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't know who or what was going to come out of that convenience store. I mean, some fat guy with a chainsaw. I had no idea.
For barbecue?
Yeah, exactly. This time we're going to try and avoid that kind of thing. But yeah, we're going to have a good time. I know Mr. Jeff is looking forward to it. He's a guy like the rest of us that likes to have a good time and likes to take some time off from work and enjoy himself. We got to take time off from work because with all the pandemic and everything going on, we've been really stressed out. So it's time for us to get out of town a little bit and enjoy ourselves, and that's what we're going to be doing next month. And you can be joining us for that on YouTube, because we're going to vlog all the excitement for you, especially Mike with his new camera. Ain't that right, Mike?
Oh yeah, I just got the camera today, by the way.
Mm-hmm. All right.
As you're seeing this, it's Saturday, August 15th. My package was supposed to come in yesterday, but it got kind of delayed, but it was there today. My sister got it for me, so I'm going to be doing an unboxing later on my YouTube channel, so check that out.
And what is your YouTube channel called, Mike?
I think it's called Mad Mike. I believe it is.
Mad Mike.
But look for Mad Mike or Michael Lee Burton. Those are the two that I go by. So.
All right. We're headed out of the park now. We've had some fun today. Got our cups, souvenir cups. It's a little warm, and the park does close at 6. And we've done a bit of eating while we're here on our dining passes, so we're going to call it a day and head on home.
Our insulated cups were very well used today.
Yes, they were.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. And we got to get our insulated cups, that is true. And let me tell you, they're well worth the trade-in value of your existing plastic cup, if you remember.
And we also came out here to ride Roaring Rapids. We got to do that.
We got to do that. Got nice and soaked.
I got drenched out of everything.
We also got on Shockwave while we were out here, and got on also El Acerradero and also El Diablo. And spent some time in the lounge, which is air-conditioned and open for business. I like that. Alrighty.
Hey Mike, look, that's the name of the hotel.
Oh, okay.
The sleep. No, ours is the Comfort Inn, not the sleep. Ours is the Comfort.
It's the sleeping. Did you reserve the same one that we did?
Yeah. Yes. The Sleep Inn.
Yeah, that's the name.
Well, check your reservation. See what mine is. I'm going to check my reservation here in just a second or something. I got my email for that. Yeah, and we're heading on out of the park, and we're going to be in San Antonio next month. In the meantime, stay tuned.